Hey guys, welcome to the Out and About YouTube page.
You guys are already here, so make sure to like, comment, and especially subscribe. You're going to like what you see, I guarantee it. Hey everyone, welcome on into Out and About. This is episode 85, and this week the sponsor is Wood Grooming. Now, you always want to look good, correct, Nana?
Correct, I do want to look good. We've started the show off with a bit of a role reversal here.
We're doing role play.
We're doing role
in honor
play.
of Black History Month. We have Rachel Dolezal on here, and we're going to start the show off with a quote from a prominent Black author.
Mm-hmm.
No, can we really start the other way? I feel this is bad luck.
Now we have to. Don't we have to leave it this way now?
Well, we can
I think we keep going.
I think
you
we keep going.
Let me turn me up. Turn me.
He's turning his mic up.
Okay, good.
First of all, we just want to say we had so much fun. I like how I tried to stop it in the middle. We're going with it. We had so much fun on the Valentine's Day episode with Nick and KB.
Oh my God.
And everyone loved it, and we appreciate the support so much. It was an absolute blast, and we have a ton to get to this show, but we do have a couple sponsors. The first of which is one that you really enjoy, I really enjoy. It's BetterHelp. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy.
am obsessed.
You use it, right?
Well, you know, I have used it for many, many years, but then so as everyone knows, as of last week, I'm an official employee here now. I have my own desk. This is the free computer they gave me that I'm so excited about.
He asked for a 16-inch when we went up. He goes, "Could I get a 16-inch?" The guy looks. He goes, "No."
Wait,
You told Pete that?
Yeah.
No, he told
because you have
yeah.
a 16-inch, Marty.
I do.
And I'm not talking about your laptop.
Hello.
So he didn't give it to me. He goes, I think because that's mainly for editors, and I'm just Googling pictures of, Beyonce.
Right.
So, but I'm happy with what I got here.
And you're happy with the BetterHelp because that's part of a thing that we have.
So
at
I was on my
Barstool.
onboarding emails. I'm getting all these lovely emails from HR, and I'm reading it. But one of the benefits here is that they pay for BetterHelp. We get free therapy through BetterHelp, and trust me, you're going to need it after working here for a couple days. So I was so excited that because I've already been using it, but now,
right,
and I already had a great discount. Because we have sponsorships all the time, but now I get it for free, and I'm going to be even better now because I'm going to be helping myself all day long.
Well, you look great. You look showered. I showered for the first time in 3 days, and it was needed.
That's vile, Pat. That's vile.
It's vile. But for those of you who don't know, who haven't heard us through the BetterHelp ad before, BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. Excuse me. So you don't have to see anyone if you don't want to. That's a big selling point for them. And my first session, I didn't want to see the lady. I was like, let me just do this with my camera off here and spill my guts. And then I ghosted her and I switched therapists, which is also...
Well, they make it so easy to switch therapists. I had to switch therapists as well, but you don't have to worry about it. It's not going to go into the hairdresser and they're going to see you in the salon saying, ooh, she went with someone else. It's discreet and you're able to switch anytime, no matter what's going on.
Right. And it's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can get matched with a therapist in under 48 hours, which is huge. So give it a try and see why over 2 million people have used BetterHelp online therapy. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/outandabout. You need to use our code to get the 10% off. That's BetterHelp.com/outandabout for 10% off. So I feel a little out of whack because we started the show different. I'm like, it's funny, like when you're in a routine and like the way you do things, if you switch out of it, like I'm a little bit off right now, but we're going to power through, y'all. We had a hell of a week. The biggest thing I would say is, well, did you read your quote yet?
No, I have not.
He didn't.
Sorry,
read
I'm
the quote.
typing to Erica Nardini.
What are you writing to her?
Just some concerns I have around the office.
Okay.
So being it is February and it's still Black History Month, we're going to start with an inspirational quote
from a prominent, hold it up, African-American author. Joey, you had picked this one out to you because you say it strikes you on a personal note.
It does. So this is chapter 19, and I quote, "To support Franklin and myself after the divorce, I had to rely on poverty-induced resourcefulness that I developed as a child. I worked in the photo finishing lab at Uncle Dan's camera shop on and off for a year and a half. I apprenticed as a sushi chef at Bonsai Bistro, an Asian fusion restaurant located just across the street from the Geriatric Resort. And I converted to styling Black women's hair as a hobby."
This is the quote he chose.
I missed a quote. And
the whole paragraph.
"And I converted styling Black women's hair from a hobby to a job. A walking billboard for braids, twists, and locks. I got many of my clients by chance encounters in public. In the summer, I like to wear braids and dreads as carefree, low-maintenance, beach-ready options. In the winter, I prefer weave."
Throw me those paper towels. In the winter, I prefer weave. You're in it now. We may as well just do an hour of Rachel Dolezal.
In the winter, I prefer a weave because wefts insulate the scalp, negating in the need for a hat.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull the plug on this quote.
Negating the need for a hat, and the chilly Northwest weather. When black women saw me in the grocery store or even bumped into me on the street, they often complimented my hair and asked where I'd gotten it done. Most are impressed to hear that I'd style it myself, a habit I adopted to save money, and asked them if I can do theirs. The conversations led to a steady stream of clients, small supplemental income for me and my family. End quote.
That was not only inspirational, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And now you related to that how?
Well, I also too had to do braids and locks to make money as a child.
Well, I think that's beautiful. And I think all of our listeners will really appreciate that. And they can really draw some inspiration from Rachel, a woman who's been through
her struggles.
so much. And her struggles. Speaking of struggles.
Well, speaking of struggles, you are crippled, correct?
What a transition. We're doing role reversal. I'm crippled. We may title this episode Geriatric Patrick because I was on a ski trip and old Nana had a couple martinis. One thing led to another. He had a vodka martini. He had gin. He had tequila. He had beer. He had wine.
a secret gay friend.
He had a secret gay friend, which Joey found out about he was not very happy about. And I was I'm telling everyone it's a ski injury. I was walking down the stairs outside of a bar. I rolled my ankle and I was numb to it all because I had been drinking all day. And then I kept walking. I was dancing around all night, having fun. I skied the next day. I took my ski boot off.
That's interesting.
My foot,
drinking, dancing, having fun.
And my foot was broken. So I went to the ER. Turns out it's not broken.
You're just
I'm just a Turned out it's not broken. I'm just a pussy. So I paid $300 for them to give me Tylenol and a shitty cane, essentially. But I have a sprained foot. I'm really hoping it's something serious because I want the sympathy. Like if I had some sort of ligament tear, some sort of surgery.
And I have full-blown Munchausen's by proxy with you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now that's what you call a win-win. But this is my cane.
No, you actually have spinal bifida because the doctors told me.
Correct.
You can only see this one doctor, though.
Joey's been trying to tell me that I have all these illnesses and ailments, and I'm starting to believe him. But this is the foot, yow. Okay.
Take your brace out.
Okay.
Now, she hasn't showered in 3 days.
Now, I haven't. Do you want to give a sniff?
Get out of here, no.
You don't do you only sniff pits?
Pits and balls.
Joey had asked me to ejaculate into my ace bandage today so he could wrap it around his head like a hijab. That's like an act. I didn't make that up. And he was, but then he could tell how repulsed I was. And then he was like, I'm just kidding. What a freak. So I'm hobbling my ass around here and everyone at work thinks it's a bit.
Got the runs this week because she had a gluten-free waffle.
Stop.
Ma'am? And she was also riding around a motorbike.
Well, Vibs crashed. So we have a motorbike in the office. KB has one. We were riding it around. Joey took it for a spin. I took it for a spin. Took it to a spin. He put goddamn Home Depot music on doing it. But a lot of people we're talking about the onboarding process.
Yeah.
You are officially onboarding. I looked at Joey. He's doing his sexual harassment training at his desk. We're going to get into that in a little bit. He wrote his bio, his blogger bio. Marty and Emily, I have never read something so outrageous. Everyone is like, Deion saying, Pat McAuliffe, I host this show. Casey Smith, I did this. Let's just say that Joey's was written very much in his own voice. Do you have it pulled up? Do you want to read what it is? So
I'm able to pull it up because Dave Portnoy retweeted it. So I just happened to have it here.
Here's the thing. He didn't. It was 7 fake Dave accounts that did. They have 34 followers. You have to click. He's still learning. Still learning how to use Twitter. I just showed him how to do a reply the other day. So we're making...
You've got 14,000 followers.
Progress. Yeah, no, it's up 2,000. What's your Twitter? Plug it so everyone can follow you.
My Twitter's Joey Camasta. JoeyCamasta.
And what's the goon one? Don't you have a big...
Pause Party Pig.
Pause Party Pig. And that... Well, he gave me his Twitter and
That's your alt.
I started scrolling around and I had to unfollow. It was guys, assholes. It was people commenting. I was like,
you missed a lot. You missed a lot of people.
Well, there was 1,000 porn stars that he followed. I had to unfollow all of them.
Do you want to read it or should I read it in my own voice?
Perhaps we have Marty read it.
Yeah. Slide it over there to him.
So if you go to barstoolsports.com and you click on bloggers, there's a list of all the content people here, and you get.
Now, how come it goes? How come there's a gaggle of people up top, and then it goes to alphabetical order? Well, how do I get on top?
That's what I was wondering.
You want to be on top?
The people that are on top, many of them deserve it. Some do not.
There's some people on there who aren't even bloggers, and I've always wondered why they have a thing.
Liz hasn't, done anything on the content side for a while. Maybe remove her from that area. Maybe we replace Liz with myself.
Well, I was able to get into the back end of HQ headquarters. I might just do some rearranging in there. So I'm going to take a class in coding and just fix a little
Imagine
tweaks.
Joey comes in and he just becomes a coder. Marty, why don't you go ahead and take it away?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, my name is Joey.
Wait, hold on. Can you do it in a really gay voice?
Okay, I'll try. Hi, my name is Joey Camasta, and I'm a celebrity makeup artist turned comedian.
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 They spelled it wrong.
Yeah, they thought it was a typo. He was being an 80s female comedian.
I'm the co-host of Out and About and soon-to-be host of a top-secret makeup project. I moonlight as an amateur chef, and my 3 favorite things are big dicks, fried chicken, and an impeccably chilled Sauvignon Blanc. Follow me on Instagram for more.
Love Joey.
That was written in your voice. It went viral on the Viva Twitter account.
Yeah.
Where did you draw your inspiration? Tell me about it.
Well, I was just being honest. I didn't know I never had to write my own bio before. Normally journalists do it for me. But I guess here I have to do it.
Well, I thought you were going to include your pronouns.
Well, I don't want to put that down in ink because, it changes from day to day. That's why I brought these mugs here.
It's fluid. So Joey has decorated his desk and he has mugs.
These are available at barstoolsportsstore.com.
They, them, he, her.
Should we sell these in the Barstool Sports store?
Absolutely, we should sell them.
I got them at Target. They were $3.
He, him, and we also have activists.
Well, that was near the Black Power section, and I didn't want to buy too much because I want to leave enough for the real Black people to buy them. For themselves to celebrate. But I did support by one activist, but I didn't want to get the one that said speak up or the one with the fist because I wanted to leave enough for masses.
We were going to choose which. So I think at the start of every show, we'll pick how we're feeling, and then Marty and Emily will kind of have to fight over the leftover pronouns.
Okay, right now.
What do you feel?
Okay,
can I tell you what your aura is?
Can I say what's happening in the very next room? He's in the very next room speaking to a clairvoyant.
That'll be bleach.
She's getting her aura read. So I was banging on the wall, so she got spooked out thinking it's a ghost. But now I'm going to do some. I think that I am a clairvoyant as well. Not only with
You're
the other world, a clairvoyant.
What's a clairvoyant?
I can see the future. I can feel energy.
Oh.
Those kind of things. Now, not only in the spirit world, but I can also kind of get in tune with myself and what gender I am presenting as. So I want to do a segment where I have you pour some water in a cup, and I'm going to drink from it. And with my eyes closed, I will tell you which gender I'm feeling from the mug.
So just so I get this straight, I'm going to do all 4, and then you're going to pick it up and you're going to say,
we don't have to do activist because I'm always a Black activist.
Correct. So let's take this.
And those feelings never go away.
So I'm going to pour in here water, and then you're going to guess what the pronouns are based on the aura of the liquid.
But I'm going to guess all 3. I'm going to sip them, hold them, and I'm going to name, this is they, this is her,
okay,
this is she.
Close your eyes, okay?
Do we have a blindfold? I know how to do it.
Great. Oh, look at how resourceful. So I'm giving you your first mug now. I go, hey, Joe, hey, why don't you think of a segment idea? This is the segment.
I'm sorry. This is probably the best segment we've ever done.
This is the best segment. All right.
And this helps because I'm thirsty.
Hold on. I'm just thinking, okay, I'm giving you a mug right now. Right here. To the right. Now you're going to take a sip and you're going to guess what the aura is on the pronoun.
Okay.
What are you feeling? Oh, ma'am.
Well, can I taste all 3 of them and then go off and say what I feel?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, okay, here's the next one.
Speaking to the mic.
In the mic, Joey.
Oh. Okay, this one.
He's acting like he hasn't been in a dark room
That's the
before.
first one.
He's acting like he hasn't been in a dark room.
I'm usually grabbing cocks, not cups, okay?
Okay, number 2. There you go. Oh, God. He's randomly poked in behind.
With what? Stop, don't spook me.
Okay, and one more.
Okay, that's definitely she.
Yes, it's actually.
Is it really?
Yes, it's
Stop.
she.
They, he, she.
Yes!
Am I right? Am I right?
Yes.
Stop it.
You got them all. Look.
Stop it! I swear on my mother, I was not peeking.
No, I know you.
Back in business, baby.
So we're gonna have to do it every week. We'll have to see what his record is. Right now, you're 1-0.
I have goosebumps. Look, I have goosebumps. Zoom in. Oh my God. I'm like a regular old Laverne Cox.
Okay, now what are you gonna drink out of? I'm going he, him.
Okay, I'm gonna say they because I like to stay neutral throughout the performance.
Emily, we're gonna go ahead and give you she, her.
Now this is just, you know what's disgusting? I got these off the Target shelves and we still have not washed them. I'm definitely catching something today.
Marty gets activist.
Yeah.
That's really crazy that you're able to do that.
I told you I am a non-binary wizard.
That's really. Oh, you know what else you have on your desk? You had a book. These are conversation starters.
No, I went to Target. Okay, first of all, I want to decorate my desk. If you've not seen my desk yet, go over to my Instagram. It's probably deleted by now because we're filming this.
Oh, no, wait. On our YouTube, Emily will have, by the time this comes out, we did a special desk tour.
I took a nice video, though, that today. It has work bitch going to it. That's a really nice panning. Can you get that today?
I want to redo it because he has so much more stuff.
More stuff today. Now,
but it'll be on our YouTube, so look on our YouTube.
It'll be on YouTube, but also we're filming. This is actually July 4th. 2017 because this is all fucking out of whack. We tried to go early 1 week so Trish can go out with his friend from college skiing, and he broke his foot. Serves him right, and now we have to be a day early every week. So.
But you have things in there that you're going to read to us. These are conversation starters. Joey has decorated his desk like a 1995 corporate C-level woman here. He comes in like padded shoulder suits. He has a beautifully raised computer. He has clips. He's handed out photos to everyone around the office that are framed. He has a framed photo of me. He has a framed photo of Tammy. The desk is immaculate. Now he does have a
succulent.
He has a succulent.
Yep.
He also has
a bouquet.
He has a bouquet of chrysanthemums. He has a lot of things on his desk that people walk by and they're like, this is so impeccably kept. It's confusing because you go over to my desk and there's an avalanche of shit on there.
Yeah.
But he also has a little, you know how people have candy dishes on their desk? You have
eye patches.
You have pads for the ladies.
I have panty shields.
And the reason that you have pads is because you actually got toxic shock last week from
so I stopped wearing them. So I was wearing panty shields and I started spotting. So I had to reach up in this, on our section, there's only one other gal in the section. Well, so Grace is there sometimes.
Right.
And Miss Chicken Fry never shows up to work. She's on tour.
But anyway, this is a thing that you have at your desk, and these are conversation starters. We just want to get away from our regular sort of conversation topics, and these are so random. So
you have to buy this book. This was $5 at Target, and I was not going to buy it because it seems like so like kitschy. But honestly, as a journalist, sometimes you get lost for words. I'm selling something at the camera. Sometimes,
no, do it full QVC.
Sometimes you get lost for words,
yes.
And you get writer's block. This is titled 300 or more writing prompts. And basically, it's supposed to be like a journal. You're supposed to like write things about it, but the questions are just so great. Things I would never think of, and it's great for interviewing people. It's great to keep the conversation going. And if you're lonely, I think you should get this book. I'm not lonely. I'm very fulfilled.
I swear, I'm not lonely either.
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes, and then someone tell me to stop. Marty, you'll tell me to stop.
Any day.
Stop. Okay.
Okay, now we're going to do a conversation
These are 3 questions. I'm going to start with the first question. Name a novel you love to model.
Oh, no, another one. I don't read.
Okay. Do you prefer sunrises or sunsets?
Boring, another one.
What lesson do you think the world could benefit from?
Give me something better. Something controversial, please. That's good. Dude, right there.
What was your favorite childhood game to play, and why did you love it so much? You can't say playing with your dad's cock.
I was gonna say tummy sticks with my uncle. He would give me his soda, and it tasted so sweet. And the soda gave me purple teeth, and then I wake up with a sore behind.
Oh my God.
What's our favorite game? What do we say? Favorite childhood game?
Oh my God, this is perfect. In what ways are you conservative? This is the perfect page.
Oh, this is it. Shut the book. We don't need any more. What ways am I conservative?
Did you bring in my Donald Trump, Donald Duck?
Ma'am, what ways am I not conservative? First of all, let's start with the border. Okay. Then let's start with the children in cages because of Biden. Then we'll start with
pumping your children full of poison. We don't know what's in that thing.
We don't know what's in that thing, and that's why we need ivermectin on the shelves. Then we'll start with China, then we'll start with Russia, and then we'll go with Ukraine. And then, Caitlin for California. Most people say I'm socially liberal, fiscally conservative. I'm full evangelical conservative on most issues. So I don't do any sort of social anything or liberal anything. I believe you're the same, correct?
Correct. Now, what do you like to do to unwind and de-stress?
I like to goon. I very much enjoy a goon.
A goon, a pill here and there, a downer.
Did you take a pill recently?
I took 2 today.
Oh, he had the biggest freak story in the world, which he's been telling people around the office, and I haven't let him tell me because I wanted to hear on the story. He got into a car with like a bunch of straight boys and ended up doing tell the whole fucking thing because this is so shocking.
My last question is, who was your first crush and what do you remember about them?
I already know where this is going.
We're gonna put a to be continued there.
Who was your first crush for real? Mine was a girl named Allison, and I asked her out in 4th grade, and she said no, and then I credit that with turning me gay.
In real life, crush or on TV?
Real life. No, but oh no, the kid who I blew in second grade.
Yeah.
Remember I told you about that? I
Yeah.
sucked him off.
I
under
did
Mrs.
that too.
Under Mrs. Buckheiser's desk. I sucked his cock in second grade.
My first crush just announced she was pregnant last night. Yeah.
Whose is it,
Huh?
ma'am? Whose is it?
Who? Oh, her husband, which it's unfortunate
Are
she
they a
lost her
biracial
virginity.
couple?
So. No, quite the opposite.
Good to know. Who was your first crush?
Probably my woodshop teacher.
Now that was a big burly man.
No, he was. Okay, so my story. So Friday night, I did not want to go out, but I ended up going. I ended up going to the Smartless podcast, live podcast. It's hosted by Jason Bateman,
We don't need to plug
Sean Hayes, and
Sean Hayes of Will and Grace?
Yes, Sean
Oh.
Hayes, and
I forget. It's a good podcast, though. I've listened to it.
and the other
Gaze?
guy,
Who hosts
Will
it?
Arnett. Will Arnett.
Right.
Will Arnett, Jason Bateman, and Sean Hayes. So we're getting there, and this is no. I thought this was gonna be fun because I'm hosting a live podcast. Depending, this is probably coming out to 2028 when Trump's back in office. But
Thank Christ.
I have a show coming up, so I wanted to kind of get some ideas of what other big podcasters are doing. We have the same similar size theater. I want to see what they were doing. Lo and behold, I get there. And it's packed. They sold the theater out. Very great showing.
Where was it?
It was at the King's Theater in Brooklyn. Beautiful theater. So I get there. I didn't know much about the podcast. I didn't know anything about the podcast. But I know I like Jason Bateman because he's from Ozark. I know I loved Sean Hayes because he's funny. And then
I thought
Will
Jason
Arnett.
Bateman was the guy from American Pie.
No, that's
Jason
Biggs.
Oh, okay.
Way more Jewish.
Yeah. Jason Biggs is. Jason Bateman's very big.
Well, you wouldn't go to a Jewish podcast.
Well, only during certain months.
Got it. Continue.
But anyway, so I get there, and to lo and behold, they have a special guest every time. Now, Letterman was the guest the night before.
Letterman?
That was the night before.
Jesus.
In LA, it was Will Ferrell. It's like they have like all these guests. These big guests, so they don't tell you who it is when you book it. So the guest is ready to come out. They stand up and they say, okay, she, for instance, said she. I wanted to leave right away.
Right.
It's like, unless it's Amy Schumer coming out or like Rachel Dolezal.
They said
it's
she.
like-
I wanted to leave. Now, I won't sit through a female podcast, y'all.
So, no, it gets worse. Guess who the guest was?
Give me a hint.
And you're going to die. What happened to me?
Wait, hold on. How did they identify?
They identify as loud, outspoken, very liberal, Latinx.
Latinx.
She's in public. She's in politics.
Oh.
She comes out.
Was it she from Queens?
Yeah.
It was not.
She comes out. I was like, oh fuck.
It was AOC.
AOC comes out. So then AOC comes out. Now that everyone's having a good time until this happens, and then to the time they get right into politics, she's trying to be
Right.
funny, but they're trying to it's all about politics. I had to buy a ticket behind everyone because I bought their last ticket. I wasn't planning on going, so
Right.
I wasn't with anyone. So I was like, oh my god, I'm going to have to be in the middle of this whole row. The whole thing's packed. So I get to my row. The whole row's open, and then this half of the row's all open. This half of the row's all full. And in the middle of those full section over there was my seat. So I get there, I was like, oh God. So I sat like on the side of this couple that was sitting there. I said, if I'm actually in between you guys over there. If someone comes, if the row starts filling up, I'll move over there. So no one ended up coming to the row. So then they start talking about politics. All of a sudden they start bringing up the January 6th. And then the guy and girl.
That's when I put on my red hat.
The man and woman next to me were going, what the fuck? Fuck this. They get up. The whole, like at least 15 different couples got up and left.
Why? Because they were upset that
Well, they thought they were going for a comedy podcast, and it got so heavily liberal with her there. Like couples were bouncing. The one right next to me said,
Really?
the people, like at least 35 people walked out.
that's fucking wild.
That's wild.
Now we are going to be doing politics at our live show,
Yeah.
correct? Heavily politics,
We're
heavily
all-
evangelical.
Yeah, we're gonna have actually every time we're gonna have a guest from the insurrection.
Our first guess is the man with the horns.
No,
Yeah.
so everyone started getting up.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh my god. But then, then I lost interest right away. So I was just chugging wine because not that I care about her. I was there to hear funny wild stories about Hollywood or like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
them being funny. The whole thing was just fucking yapping about fucking politics.
So-
and like school zones and fucking money and like war reform, like all this weird shit. I'm like, girl, I couldn't believe I paid $135.
You paid $130.
Yeah,
to do that?
$145.
And how big was the theater?
It was a big theater. It was about 3,000 people.
So how long did it last?
And only an hour.
You paid $135 for an hour.
It was only
to
an
listen
hour.
To AOC talk about.
The best part of it was during the show, the light was flickering, and all of a sudden they said we're gonna fix this. They're like saying it's gotta fix this. All of a sudden the guy comes out to fix it, and it was Bradley Cooper.
No.
So Bradley Cooper like surprised them because he was in town. He's friends with them, and he goes, "I'm not gonna have time to see you guys because we're leaving the next morning for their next show." So Bradley Cooper came on the stage and he sat with us and talked, and so that was interesting.
No shit.
But besides that, it wasn't a great show.
So how did the night devolve into you getting in some random freak's car?
So then I go into Brooklyn. We go to Brooklyn and we start drinking at this bar. With
Who
my
were you
friend.
with?
I was with Lear and Clay and Lauren.
Clay
my friend.
Aikens?
Clay Aiken and Lauren.
Sanchez.
Yeah.
Lauren
Hutton.
Okay. Got it.
You don't know Lauren.
No.
So we all get wasted in Brooklyn. Then we go back to the city, and then everyone was wanting to go to bed because they had kids. So everyone went to bed except for me and Lauren. Me and Lauren, like, we want one more drink. This is 3:30.
3:30.
3 o'clock in the morning.
I act surprised. I've done the one more drink with him at 9:30 in the morning, and it's not a pretty place.
So
to be.
one more drink. So we go out, and there's like the one bar we were going to go to was closed already. So we go to this other bar, and it's like stragglers.
In Bushwick.
No, we're by my house.
Got it.
And then we go outside, and there is these gaggle of like straight boys, and I fly to them like
He's
white
like
on rice.
He's like a shit. He's like a fly to shit with
drunk straight boys. So I start going over there, talking to them, blah blah blah. And then basically they were talking, like, I don't know how it happened, but I basically sent drunk Lauren home with another stranger that we were talking to walk her home. I got in an Uber with them to go to Edgewater, New Jersey, which is like a half hour from here.
How long were you talking to them before you got in the car?
6 minutes, probably 7 minutes.
And they said, "Hey, do you want to come back to New Jersey?"
Yeah.
You were 3 blocks from your house.
and do drugs with us.
And what kind of drugs were you doing? We can bleep them.
They were doing in the car.
Yep. Shot.
And then when we got there, they were also on.
Oh.
So when we get there, they offered me, and I said no, I'm not taking. And well, they put
At
it,
4 o'clock in the morning.
and I think it was like more of a downer, maybe it or it might have been like a pill. I don't know what it was.
Right.
But they offered me something on the thing. You take it when you go to someone's house. It's customary.
Well, you don't want to be rude. You don't want to.
Yeah.
God forbid someone offers you a drink
Yeah.
for drugs. You're not going to not do it.
Exactly. So I did the one whatever was off the countertop.
We should have a drug. We should do an episode where we see what's in our systems, where we just do a drug.
Yeah.
on
We
all-
take a drug test.
So then that was all they had. So I was like, okay, well that was short lived. So they're taking. They said, "Do you want mushrooms?" I said, "Oh my god, I've never dying to do mushrooms. I never tried it." He dumps out a paper bag of mushrooms on the counter. I said, "How many of these do I have to eat?" He was like, "Eat all of them."
Maybe they're trying to take advantage.
I was hoping they were
Right.
cute. So, and they're listening to this, by the way. I told them that they're going to be listening. I'm waiting for it. So
I would love to have them in.
So they dump out the things. Like, how much do I have to eat? So the guy got me a spoon of peanut butter, and I was just like sticking all the mushrooms to the peanut butter.
What a stoner.
I
move.
ate it, and then we go into the drug. Now he has a drug den. Very beautiful house. He has a dog, and he had it's like a 3-bedroom condo.
How far is Edgewater from the Upper East
It wasn't
Side?
that bad. It was only like 25 minutes or 20 minutes.
In an Uber with strange. How old were these guys again?
Maybe 13.
Were they hot?
Yeah, they were all very hot. They were like probably 26, 27. I don't know.
And they just have a big burly bear. One of them wanted to get pounded by you.
No, so then they get there and they know who I am from, just because I'm a celebrity.
Ma'am.
And so then we're getting back to the house, and then I took that. Then we can go into the drug den. There's a den, another room with just all couches, wall to wall, a beautiful TV, disco lights, and like all these like weird lava lamps and things. It was a den, but it was really well outfitted. Enough room for everyone to lay down. It was really nice. So they pop another, and I took my mushrooms, and I don't know what happened. Next thing you know, it's 2 PM,
In the afternoon?
and he's serving me a Bloody Mary, and we never slept. I don't remember tripping on mushrooms. I remember not being sleepy and being like giddy and feeling drunk, but like I didn't like feel like I didn't see things moving.
How were you not like hungry? I feel like if I'm always up that late,
we
it's
ordered
like
five guys. We ordered 5 guys,
What time did you eat?
and like 1 PM.
Oh, so
And
they took care of you before you went.
Well, I ordered it for them as a thing, but they kept saying like, "What are you going to do for us?" They wanted me to invite girls. They wanted me to go live.
No, hold on. Did you go to their house with the?
I was in the intention of blowing them all. Yeah,
No, with
or
the
getting pounded
intention.
out.
Were you like, I'll bring girls? Yes.
No. They said
You go. Well, I couldn't
I know
find,
lots of girls.
I couldn't find girls, but I do have a wig.
Yeah. Now, once you close your eyes, it's all the same, ain't it, gentlemen? So they kept wanting me to go. They kept wanting me to go live and invite girls. I'm not going live at 5 and 6 in the morning, inviting my fans to your house, to your crack den.
They wanted me to go live. Joey opens up his.
No, I was not a chance. I was not going to go live. So everyone saw my cracked out thing. I didn't even know what I looked like. And they were being mean to me, like really mean. But that's like the older brothers would like.
But you like being verbally like abused.
I love it. No,
you
it
love being
was
called
perfect.
a little slut, a little.
It was
sissy.
perfect. So I get home. I take the Uber home. As soon as I get home, I get fully nude. I crack the window. I take about three Xanax. I locked the doors, put the double locks on. I slept for probably 2.5 days. I didn't get out of the bed.
Joey,
Not even to pee. I like woke up and then I was peeing like at Austin Powers.
did you
for like
pee in
25 minutes.
a water bottle?
No. But I slept for 3 days and I'm just now recovering. This is my first drink.
You look great.
Well, because I showered and I dyed my beard. Oh, you know what? Also, you ugly fucks who have been telling me I look fat and ugly on the internet.
Who tells you that?
All all the straight Barstool guys. They said that's catfish. He looks nothing like that picture. He's a fat old slut.
Oh, the problem is you're reading comment. I haven't read a comment in a year. It's what publicity does.
Well,
On the blog,
No,
never read those.
So I dyed my
person will-
beard and
Yeah.
I lost weight. So look at me now, you ugly fuck, and I'm rich. So you can go fuck yourself.
Is too. One person will comment something to me and she'll be like, people think, no, they don't.
No one's
One
thinking about you, and no one's talking about you.
One,
Trust
okay,
me,
that's
bitch.
not the direction I was
I'm
going. One
I
fucking,
love you, Alyssa, my queen.
one asshole will say something.
Blurt that out.
Oh,
Cut that part
speaking about looking good and feeling good, we are sponsored by Wood Grooming, introducing Wood, a new men's grooming product line that offers products across hair, body, beard, and shave. With Wood products, you'll look your best, smell your best, and feel your best. Now all you have to do is live your best life. Wood is for guys who know that the best things in life don't just come to them. You have to go out and find it. Wood works and smells as good as it looks. Fantastic branding. This is a Barstool product.
Yeah.
You have a shit ton of it at your desk, and we're going to start doing stuff. Follow Wood. I think it's Wood Grooming on Instagram. But you actually use this on me, and I feel like
Yeah. So if you
the
look at
oil.
Trisha's skin,
Yes.
now Trish is wearing, we did the face scrub on her first. Then we used the eye cream. We use the beard oil, and we use the lip balm on her today. And I'm wearing all of the products as well as a little bit of makeup from not from the Wood, but you can get it at which I love about you can get it at CVS. If you want something for Valentine's Day, girls,
this is
the
perfect.
gentlemen in your life, get them the body wash. I like the green smell, but just find out which smells you like the best. There's 3 different scents. The green one's my favorite, but they all smell good. And it's just like about simple grooming. It's very like, it's not too girly. It's just simple things that really work.
it's not intimidating. And the best part is every one of the products is under $15.
Yeah.
And that means you can buy, and it's Valentine's Day. You want to
Get
spend
a whole
some money.
basket of it.
Yeah, you can get a whole basket. You spend, $50, $45, you're getting
And then
all
go
of
to the
stuff you
Barstool
need.
Sports Store, get him a hoodie from Barstool, and it's a perfect Valentine's gift. And then you know what? Let him titty fuck you behind a dumpster. Wood Grooming. You're going to like what you see. I guarantee it.
Now that isn't that. Now Joey was actually hoping that he would get titty fucked behind a dumpster by those straight boys. Okay.
Now, Trish, what do you think there should be a Hall of Fame of that's not currently?
Gooning.
Okay.
Of course.
The Gooning Hall of Fame?
The Gooning Hall of Fame, and I would be number 1.
Can I
you
say
would be number
something?
2. Yeah.
I'm still a little horned up by osmosis.
What are you talking about?
I got to touch Vibs today.
Stop. No, he looked good.
He looked good after I put the eye cream.
Well, he's got goddamn canyons. You'd think you're looking into the depths of hell. His bags are so it's like jet black bags under his eyes.
So I put the eye cream from Wood on, and then I put a little concealer on top of it.
Yeah.
He looked so much better. But I got to touch him. I also got to massage KFC's face today
No, this
with beard
was
oil.
No, you were being inappropriate. With
I was
KFC.
putting beard oil on.
No, because after you go, ooh, it's like we hooked up because I put the oil on him and he was on my hand.
Listen, I'm a single gal, and it's
That's
Valentine's Day. It's love season. I could get a little. I need to take it where I can get it.
Right.
Who else did I think I touched Tommy Smokes too. Oh, and then Colin came over. The boys are looking good around here, and it's all because of Wood.
Is this not an ideal ad that we just did? I thought that was
I'm
one
not
of our
lying.
best- that's the best
Like
part.
I have not washed my hands since I touched all those boys.
Yeah, and it's easy to do a good ad when the product is actually good. They send me with this stuff because Trish likes to save $1. Okay, so they send you home with some wood. And
you know what? Trish and I
it's
went to
great.
dinner last night with a friend
Yes,
from college.
How proud of you were me that. I think we should be proud of each other because we didn't go out. We were on the precipice of turning into a 6 a.m. night,
Yeah.
and we called it at 8. I'm very
so
proud.
happy we did it, and we didn't even go off our diet too bad. Now Trish
Yes.
almost had an allergic reaction because she had avocado.
Yes. Now he ordered the tuna tartare with avocado, which was an issue.
And then we had a miso salmon with just a scoop of white rice, about a half a cup of white rice, which is only 90 calories. And we had a couple martinis with some like-minded gentlemen at the bar.
We went to this game. We went to this restaurant, it's called the Heavily Gay Clientele. It's called Elmo and Chelsea, and we sat down.
Oh.
And it was like 5 p.m. And these old queens, I'd never order a martini. I go, let me get a martini up dry with 2 olives, darling.
They were
Okay?
dropping it down their gullet like it was fucking water, and they just got from the desert. They were all
You look over, there's these old queens, 70, 80 years old, middle of the day.
boozed up queens wearing button-up, sassy satin button-up shirts, gelled product in their hair. They're just slushing
One
away.
of them was so drunk he had to get helped down
Well,
the
he
stairs.
was 90 years old, to be honest.
Now that's the kind of guy that I need to.
Well, it
fuck.
was an early bird special. We left work at 4:45, and we're going to dinner at 5 o'clock sharp. They were getting the early bird special.
Like we get in at noon, we go, oh, we had just the day, gentlemen. We got
First when we came into work on Tuesday this week, and everyone's like, has it been here? And we would be like, it's been quiet. I was like, well, honestly, we just got here. We haven't been here all week.
I go, oh, ladies, it has been tough. I need this martini, okay? I go, I just need to take the edge off. I had a hellish day, but it was very fun, and we were responsible. Joey and I are turning over a new leaf. This is a very important moment for our friendship because we had, and he expressed concern that we were going to be, when we'd hang out, just the guys who hang out and we go fucking wild, which happened a little bit at the Christmas party, but we are on track to really have a mature friendship and, well, possibly.
You know who I really
something.
enjoyed spending time with?
Who?
Grace, I think, is a fantastic
O'Malley.
woman. Grace O'Malley. I think she's
I
hysterical.
love her.
I think she's so quick. She's got the it factor that a lot of people in this business don't have. She's going to go far. I really like her. And I think Chicken Fry are very, very good together. I think Brianna gave me such good advice and such good.
Now, she gave you a UTI, didn't she?
She did give me a UTI and some good advice. I loved her. And then who was the last queen standing that's roommates with Little Sass? Owen. What's his name? Dukes. And Dukes took his ass out, and Dukes has a tattoo on her tush.
That's old news, though.
Well,
he was the last queen standing.
We were using it as for our.
This is all bleeped. This is all
Rachel.
This is all bleeped.
No, that's clip. That's a clip. Duke's clip.
No, that was fun, but we had a very mature night, and I'm very happy about that. And we're learning how to be. This is, ladies, this is how you do a professional transition. You learning how to be professional, and part of your professional.
Speaking of transition,
I'm feeling very more they them.
Okay.
You're doing sexual training. No, sexual harassment training.
Correct. I just completed it
here in the office, and everyone does it on the first try in 20 minutes. Joey dragged it out over 3 days. He would pop up. He'd go, "Oh, look at this question." And
well, you know what? Because they make you wait after you read the question. They expect you to read. They want to make sure you're really reading the paragraph. But the paragraph's this long, and it puts a timer of 7 minutes to read the paragraph. How long do I have to worry about how Jamal said how he likes Cheryl's blouse and said if it was appropriate or not? Like I get it, bitch. I have social skills.
Did you pass?
I got the first time I started answering.
He failed.
I was answering questions at what I would do.
Right.
But basically, the immediate answer is go to HR immediately and report them. Like I would have. There's another question.
Like we're gonna rat to Stephanie if jet ski is passed out drunk in the goon pit.
Yeah,
okay?
or if he's wearing gray sweatpants and no underwear. It's like I'm not gonna go complaining. But okay.
let me go give you a scenario. It's all ABCs. Okay, so how about you walk into the goon pit late at night?
Yeah.
Jet ski is there, passed out. You can smell the whiskey on her breath. Do you A, put a blanket over him?
With my head underneath.
B, cuddle him. Or C, turn him on his back that way in case he vomits, it ends quickly. Or D, report him to HR.
I would do all of the above, but in a different order. Okay. I would A, take them pants off so he's comfortable. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to loosen the belt, yow.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't report him to HR. I would cuddle him until he woke up, and then I would make breakfast for him in the little oven, in my little love oven, my personal little love oven.
Ma'am. Okay, how about this? You see a woman who is pregnant, but she hasn't said anything. Do you you come up with
But you have to cut that. I'm not kidding. Push the button. Marty, push the button.
I can't do anything here.
Okay, now give me 3, please, so we don't get a real lawsuit, for Christ.
Wait, okay.
That's like worse than the thing that he said at the desk.
That's the worst thing that's been said.
He said
I'll take it
something at the desk, which I was like, what the fuck? But this is, give me 3. You see a woman who's pregnant, but she hasn't said anything yet.
I know she's pregnant from word of mouth, or I can visually see that she's pregnant.
You can visually see that, or she's had a couple burritos and she's backed up. Give me 3.
Okay, what are the scenarios?
You give me 3 and I'll choose the right one.
Okay, the scenarios. Hey, ask A, say, oh my God, congratulations, when are you due?
Nope, we're not doing that.
Number 2, ask her if she's did something new with her hair or what's different about her.
Okay. What's different about you? I could maybe do that.
Or 3, report her to HR for having sex before marriage.
Now I'm gonna go. This is an evangelical podcast. I am going with 3. Okay, I'm going with 3. Now that's the correct answer.
But I had that question. The correct answer is wait for them to tell you themselves.
But if you know someone is pregnant,
if they don't know, it said that. Say it said you're the boss, and his name is Jamal, I believe.
Ma'am.
Sorry.
You're the boss.
I'm the boss, and one of my employees, and I walk over and I hear Cheryl and Sally talking about Megan, who's pregnant.
Right.
So I know she's pregnant, but so it's just, what do you do now?
No, if you overhear, go inject
overhear.
yourself into the conversation. That's your in.
I know, but you have to wait. The law is you have to wait until
the law.
Megan, whoever the pregnant lady is, that tells you. You can't even if you physically know, and she said it. She said it in front of everyone beside you. If she doesn't physically tell you she's pregnant, you can't say anything about it.
I was at my dead friend's celebration of life party, and a friend of mine didn't have a sip of alcohol, and the first thing I did, the second I noticed her with water instead of alcohol, I go, "Are you pregnant?" I go, "She's pregnant. Everyone, she's pregnant," and she was pregnant, and I blew up her spot.
Well,
was that appropriate?
Well, 9 times out of 10 they do that because they want to make sure the baby's safe in their 3 months.
Yeah, but you
the other
can drink while you're pregnant. That's an old
is
wives'
she's been
tale.
cheating on her husband, who's impotent,
Right.
and it's definitely someone else's baby.
Now, Marty, do you have fertility problems?
Do you mind gooning into this?
My first crush did.
Do you mind gooning into this they-them cup for us so we can run some diagnostics?
Now, the next segment, we have a fertility doctor coming. Emily, we're going to need to freeze those eggs, honey. So I'm glad you did that. The onboarding process is going well. Now, we do have another segment that we are doing here, which I'm very excited about, which we stole this from KFC Radio. What we're going to start doing is stealing segments from other shows, A, because we're too lazy to come up with them on our own, and B, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Correct.
So we're going to take it. We're going to bring it over here. KFC does a top 5. We're putting our spin on it, a top 8.
It's going to be on the screen behind us?
It's going to be here, and then they'll edit it up in post. So what me and Joey did was we sat separately, and we came up with a list of our top 8 gay icons, and we're going to reveal them one by one and react to them and explain for you, the viewer, why these are our top 8, and perhaps there'll be some spirited debate. Perhaps we'll agree on some, but I think this will be a very fun segment.
Now, if you don't know I don't know one of yours, how are we going to show them on our computers to each other, and then they'll put a clip up of the person on the main screen?
We're going to see it here, and then everyone at home, it'll automatically come up in the bottom. But I think you're going to know all of them. So these are my...
I don't think you'll know. Oh my God!
Look at that.
Who did that?
Oh my God,
That's
Emily!
Wait, Emily, can you help me with something?
Yes.
I have a live show coming up.
No, we're not hiring her for your live show right now.
Okay.
But yes, help her.
Pat's top 8 icons.
Gay
so
icons.
Trisha's going first.
Okay, so number 1, my number 1 gay icon, Marty, let it rip. This, I believe every gay man...
Your list is so much better than mine.
Every gay man will know who this is. This is a young fella in the backseat of a car with his hole out. And he created and coined the term, I am just a hole, sir. Now, if you remember for Halloween, I was just a hole,
sir.
Sir. Joey, do you remember when this came out? Now, you've used that line in your personal life.
Well, I was filming this, actually. Yeah, I mean, this
is a gay icon. Everyone knows I'm just a hole, sir.
I'm just a stupid hole. I don't know anything. I'm just a dummy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Emily and Marty are like, this is so draining. Every single gay man.
I'm just a stupid sir. I'm just a hole. I'm only a hole.
And then it gets spit on. You show this to any gay man.
Can we show him the video?
We'll show you the video.
Okay.
Any gay man sees this video, sees this photo of this kid's face, they're going to know exactly who this is. He's a submissive bottom saying that he's just a hole. Number 2, please, Marty. So here's my second. I feel like maybe we should go back and forth, but that's too. We already have it set up this way. It's fine. Hold on. Show him the video.
Yeah, sir. I'm just a hole here to serve you, sir.
Is he 5 years old?
I'm a fucking hole, sir. I'm a dumb fuck, sir. I don't know anything, sir. Can I come, please, sir?
Ooh. Yeesh.
Now that is an iconic gay.
Now this is.
Thanks, sir.
Shut it off. It's making me feel weird.
You, sir, please.
I hate it.
I hate it so.
I hate it a lot.
Joey, get it off.
I hate it a lot.
Shut it down. That's like, this is iconic. So just a whole, sir. Number 2. Ew. Christopher Lowell.
Now she originated the Home Makeover Show.
Correct. This was Tammy before Tammy was around. Christopher Lowell raised me. This is probably why I'm gay. My mother's fault. My mother would stick me down. It would be Regis and Kathy Lee, and then she would switch over to Christopher Lowell. Christopher Lowell in the 90s.
Now did the gay plague take her, or is she still with us?
I think she went off the grid. She had a home makeover show, just so flamboyant. It was a network television show, and she'd come in, she'd do characters. It was very much like Joey and I, but I would watch her, then I'd watch Regis and Kathy Lee, then I'd watch Will and Grace, and my mother wonders why I'm gay. The plague did not take her. She's alive. She's off the grid living in Arizona. I believe she has a basket weaving company. I tried to find her.
Well, that's like Rachel Dolezal. She has a hair weaving company.
Correct. I tried to find her. She has about 700 followers on Instagram. So,
we should have her on.
We should have her on.
You'll cry because it's your icon.
I don't want to gender. They are literally my icon. Marty, next, please. 8 is a lot. Now, this is the Westboro Baptist.
Now, that's KB and Josh, correct?
That's KB and Josh. I mean, in terms of an icon.
God hates mom. .com. Sorry, that's the website.
Yeah.
God hates .com.
These are icons. Westboro Baptist Church. I mean, what's not to love about these two? They're strong.
Now, Marty,
in their
you were an
convictions.
editor over at God hates .com before you.
Before Barstool. Yeah, they sniped me.
Emily actually created the graphics for this, believe it or not.
Oh, for those signs? You made those signs.
Do you guys know who this are?
Oh,
Westboro Baptist?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You have no
I
idea.
looked it up after.
Yeah.
You didn't know about them? Oh my God. Yeah, they protest funerals and shit. They're
Yeah.
crazy.
Holy shit.
Well, they're iconic.
Yeah.
I love anyone who will die on a hill. It doesn't matter if that hill is right or wrong. If you're like really like steadfast in your beliefs, I fucking think it's a
Doom nations. God controls all. Planes crash. God laughs.
yeah, it's a lot.
What does that have to do with gays?
Next? We're going to fire through. Blonde hair dye.
Oh.
You know about this, a gay icon.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Well, yeah, for mental breakdowns.
Right. Anytime a gay has a mental breakdown, they dye their hair blonde. Next.
Yeah.
Martha Stewart.
Oh, there she is.
Now she has a chunky jewelry, which we love. She's a felon and
Yeah.
she's a style icon. She was Joanne the Scammer before Joanne the Scammer was actually a thing.
Yeah, I've met her a few times. She's
Have
lovely.
you? Where?
I worked for her.
Did you? You
Doing
modeled?
makeup and hair, yeah.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
What was she like in person?
Cold.
I mean, the woman's a billionaire.
Yeah, she's rich.
Next.
Poppers. Now, this is the OG Rush Poppers, the original. Never fake it. Go to neverfakeit.com and use code Marty's Cock at checkout.
Marsha P. Johnson.
Now, you won the Marsha P. Johnson Award for Bravery last year, correct?
Correct. I won that for bravery.
Now, if you don't know Marsha P. Johnson, she's the one that threw the first brick at the Stonewall riots.
Is that what it is?
They had Avion bottled water back in this day and age.
I mean, that's what, 80s, baby?
Yeah, Avion's very 80s. Now, she's wearing the same color lip I was wearing in the Valentine's Day ad.
Correct. Next.
I think that's it. Nope.
Oh, and of course,
Tammy
the
Harris.
icon of
now,
all
where'd you get that
icons.
image from?
I mean, she's going to sue us a cease and desist. I have never wanted a guest on more than anyone in the world but her. She's so hard to get. She
Now,
leaves
people
me on
have been-
red every single day. Tammy leaves me on red.
Oh.
And I do message every day.
Now, she's been asking me at my hat wall.
No, she has not.
No, I haven't spoken to her. You can take my phone number and write to her.
I would love to do that.
I'm Tammy Harris. If you don't know her, she is the buyer for the Willow Tree.
Correct.
You
But
go to-
everyone here knows who that
And
is.
download the Willow Tree app right now for 20% off for the Chunky Julie line made in the Deep South.
There
Taylor
is a
Lee
willow
Sunshine.
tree in Texas somewhere that my mother has been to. She told me.
There's another outpost?
Yeah.
I think there's a couple.
My mother loves the show, by the way.
Oh, my God.
Mrs. Marty.
Yeah. Jerry Lynn.
Oh, well, thank you. Jerry Lynn?
Mhm.
Oh.
Request me on Cameo. I'll
Jerry
give you a
Lynn-
special shout out.
Geriatric. We have
Geriatric Patrick and Jerry Lynn.
Is that your last one?
That's my last one. Those are my top 8. So can I do this from memory? I want to see how I had. I'm Just a Holster, Christopher Lowell. I can't do it from memory. We can do Joey's.
Okay.
What are my others? Martha Johnson. It doesn't matter. Let's do Joey's.
Blonde hair dye.
Blonde hair dye.
Martha
Rush,
Stewart.
Martha Stewart. Oh, you gave Joey red.
Yeah.
I like that. The
Okay.
red looks good. Now this is devilish. These are Joey's top. I gotta wake myself up here. It's getting hot in the studio.
Okay.
All right,
this
give
is
me your
my-
top 8, Joe.
All right. My top 8. Bobby Trendy.
I don't even know who this is.
Okay. So Bobby Trendy was what's her name's interior designer.
I should have done Ecstasy as one of my top 8.
She was,
Sorry,
he
go on.
was, who was that woman that died from, You Like My Body? Trim Spa.
Anna Nicole.
Anna Nicole Smith's personal gay and personal interior designer.
The outfit is fabulous.
Yeah, so Bobby Trendy is, and I'm aging myself. You're going to have to Google him, but he was the original, he was the first gay on reality television.
Bobby Trendy.
Just Google his video. No, she's caught it.
Bobby is he dead?
I hope so.
He's 42. Oh my God, the photo. Look at the photo.
He's only 42?
Look at the photo of Bobby Trendy. Bobby Trendy.
Google a video of him. You can just hear, The gay in his voice.
Trendy is not the birth name. I would assume that. The birth name, I believe, is something, could be a little more ethnic.
Yeah. So Bobby Trendy is he was the first a gay reality star.
Okay.
Who's next? Antoine Dodson. Well, obviously.
Stop the gum line.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they're raping everybody out here. Antoine Dodson.
Unbelievable. Antoine Dodson, okay.
The victim's brother.
Well, I don't
Look
understand.
at her now on the red carpet.
Kevin Antoine Dodson is an American internet celebrity, singer, and actor. In 2010, while a resident of Lincoln Park Housing Project in Huntsville, Alabama,
Fame
he
ruined
gave
her.
an interview on local television news that prompted the report of a home invasion and attempted rape by his sister. Birthday, June 27, 1984. Yow. Children. He has a child, Jacoby, siblings, Kelly. And he has 2 albums? The Come Up? The Love is More Than Just a Song. Oh my God. Multi-talented.
We said icons here, didn't we, darling?
Yes, we did say icons. We said icons. Actually, do you mind?
Yeah. Who's next? Divine.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, so this is like, you've seen her in my home.
Of course,
So
yeah.
if you don't know who Divine is, this is like RuPaul got everything she does from Divine. Divine started drag. She's an icon from the 70s, 60s, and 70s, all John Waters movies. If you're gay and you don't know Divine, learn her history, because everything we have now is because of, everything we have now is because of Black trans women, but it's also because of Divine.
It's true. Did he die from
Being fat. No, he did.
He died in
Not a
well, that's what I was afraid of. He died in 1988. I thought
Yeah.
that was like peak. He's an absolute legend.
legend.
I watched a
legend,
show
legend.
on Netflix about it was
Yeah.
something about Fire Island, and like when it like first started, it might have been
Mhm.
Apple what is it, Amazon movies?
Yeah.
And it was Divine was in it, and Divine used to go out and just get off the boat and just hold court in
His
like
movie-
the early 70s.
Divine movies are the best. They can't even find. They're not even available on. You can't even get them streaming anywhere. You have to have the DVD. They're like not available online anywhere.
Yeah. We're doing like, so these are actually really good ones.
Well, they get worse.
Okay.
Who's next? I'm sorry, Emily. Are you working? Or are you on your phone?
I'm
you
sorry,
imagine?
Emily. If I see it again, it's mine.
Yeah. If you see it again, I'm keeping it on my desk till June. This is what the
If I
teachers would
see it
say.
again, it's mine.
Who's next?
I'm sorry, Emily.
Iced
you were-
coffee.
That's good TikTok. Iced coffee. I get iced coffee. This is good. You have metal straws in it, you lib cuck.
Yeah. So now that better be oat milk behind there. Yeah, iced coffee. That's I said it on the Snapchat show yesterday. Gays are fueled by iced coffee and caffeine.
How many do you have a day?
I normally only have 2 a day.
I don't have it. I've never had a coffee.
Well, because you're already
What?
high strung and you take Adderall and you wash it down with an energy drink.
Now that is true.
Oh.
I don't take Adderall.
Your
I try
favorite
not
is C4 Skittles, correct?
I do like C4 Starburst.
Starburst. Okay.
Iced
You should
coffee
drink
is
coffee.
great. Iced coffee is. Joey was worried that these are going to be like too basic. I was like, well, it's like by the nature of the beast, they're like going to be pretty fucking.
Who's
basic.
next? Richard Simmons.
Yes, of course. He's
Classic,
currently being held by
classic.
his housekeeper. Do you know that?
Yeah. No one's seen him in years. Richard Simmons is the original gay on TV. He started doing aerobics as a fitness instructor. Then he used to have his salad sprays. And I used to love them because I used to spray them right in my mouth.
What's
Okay?
a salad?
It was literally salad dressing in a spray bottle so you wouldn't eat too much. You would spray it. You spritz your salad.
Yes.
Sweat into the oldies.
Remember the size of the women that he had on? Holy
Yeah.
fuck. These women were the size of like full grown adult bulls.
Yeah.
They were like, they're like, some of them were like
girls.
500 pounds, and they dance. And he'd go, yes, yes. And he'd sing around. And he would go on Regis and Kathy Lee all the time.
Well, because you know why I like this? Because when I was young, I'm still a young, but growing up, I would see these people on TV and say, like, you know how like young, trans Black women are like,
Yeah.
see Laverne Cox and say, oh my God, I've never seen someone like me on TV.
Yeah.
I saw a loud, flamboyant gay on TV growing up, and it gave me hope that I can one day be underpaid working at a B grade media company, and now here I am.
They're gonna go. They're gonna go. You know, Joey, we were gonna renew you. However, we pulled the footage
Yeah.
from episode 89.
No, but seriously, me seeing Richard Simmons
Yeah.
on TV and you seeing Christopher Lowell,
Yeah.
it gave you us hope that I mean, granted, we're cis white men, so we have the advantage,
Right.
and that's.
Are we going full woke cis right now?
No, but that's why everyone's probably saying that, like saying, well, you're cis and white, you can do anything you want.
Right.
But no, we had a flamboyant gay person on TV that we looked up to as kids, and it gave us hope. So that's why I love to see all the diversity. I mean, I don't like to see it, but
Well, you're kind of forced to say you like to see it.
Yeah.
Because when you do that, it gives you clout online, and then
Right.
people, really appreciate. But we do joke like gays get everything from Black trans women, but it's like
No, it's true.
It's true. Every little, it's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Every little
For
twink,
sure.
every little twink who you see, oh yes, queen, blah blah blah.
every sassy sassy word, every
sassy word.
sassy hand with black women.
Serving this, shade this. That's all black trans women. Kyle Mackey did not make it up, despite what you may think.
And who do we have next?
Also, Richard Simmons had a cameo in the movie Space Jam. That's where I first saw him.
Oh,
Correct.
Morticia, who's next? Well, how you doing?
This is
Wendy Marie Williams.
She just had she's in hiding. How many days are we gonna have on that are in hiding?
That photo, I'm obsessed.
She's so coked out in that photo. Look at her. That looks like me.
Now she's wearing all the new Wood skincare, correct?
Correct.
Wendy Williams. I mean, God rest her soul.
She's alive.
Well, barely.
Right.
She hasn't been seen.
Any day now.
I don't think she's gonna die, but she had to quit her show. They had to hire what was her name?
Sherry Shepherd.
No. Vanessa Williams. Not Vanessa. What's her
No,
name?
it's Sherry Shepherd is the permanent co-host now.
Oh, now she's there?
Yeah.
Last time I saw it was Michelle Visage and Leah Remini.
They say she's suffering from
Exhaustion. Marty suffers from exhaustion every week. He has to do this podcast with us.
every week.
He goes back to his little cove. We don't see him for weeks.
Marty's slaving away at 3 a.m. He is. Meanwhile, Joey's out there.
It's true.
Joey's having a cocktail on Instagram. Marty's sweating bullets at his computer.
And Marty's over there working at her dialysis machine, trying to put this show together.
Marty goes, I need dialysis. Joey goes, do it at your desk. He goes, bring the Kim. Do they not have Wi-Fi in there? They're saying she's suffering from dementia or something, but I think she's just a
Getting better.
mess.
She's getting better with age.
Hopefully. I love her to death.
And I think I have one more. Sweet Brown.
Yeah. No, yeah. Now, there's no way that these two know who Sweet Brown is.
You know who that is?
Yeah, I know Sweet.
And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Good Lord, baby Jesus, there's a fire.
Yep. I went to go get me a cold pop. Now, what is she up to? How many albums does she have? Now, she's an Oscar award. She's an Oscar nominee this year, correct?
I believe so. Sweet Brown. How old do you think she is?
84.
50.
Oh.
Bitches.
50
listen,
with a
let
zero?
me tell you something. When you've seen some things that some of these ladies have seen, you age.
This video is from like 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life will age.
So
you.
she's probably 60. Well, look at her. She looks great in her headshot.
I think every single person and object that we've had on here is actually an icon.
Yeah.
Isn't
Most.
that weird? Like, what makes them?
That's what
an
we
icon?
do, my dear.
There's Ursula. I was gonna say you don't know who that is. Ursula.
Well, gays are just cucks for a messy woman.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
You have to be a messy woman. Anyone who has some curves on them, we love.
Sure. Yeah.
Unapologetic, we love. Someone with a checkered
Checkered past, alcoholism, drugs.
Someone who will cut you down.
We like a messy bitch.
We love a messy bitch, mean,
Yeah.
who gets put together and thinks that they're the.
Now, I don't know. Is that my last one or is there one more?
There's one more.
Speaking of mean, Danielle, stop. Okay? The original mean girl.
You think her boobs are real?
I'm sure they're not.
She was in that Adidas ad, right?
What?
No.
Oh my God! They put her tits on the Adidas.
No, I've
ad.
met her several times.
59 years old from Wayne, New Jersey. You met her where?
On set. I used to do makeup for the Housewives.
And look at you now. Well, Danielle will probably be doing your makeup next week at the rate she's going.
Yeah. Well, Danielle, stop. She's an icon just because I know that all the gays in Brooklyn love her.
Why? I was
don't
never
know
a
why.
fan of her. I'm
not a fan of her either. I'm
It's
more
like
of a Teresa.
I know. I'm a humongous Teresa fan. We're Brashawn fans, obviously.
Yes.
I'm like a OG housewife fan. I love a Ramona. I do not like Bethany, although we'd love to have her on the show.
Yeah.
Who else do you like from Housewives? We don't do they've been trying to shove Housewives down my throat here forever. Oh, you're gay. You watch Housewives, and I've like
No,
done
I
it
do
by
watch them.
osmosis. Which one do you?
I
like
watch
the
Beverly
best?
Hills the best.
See, I like New York just because I like to see where they go. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I know.
Well,
where
my
that
friend, I
is.
can bring Dorinda over here. She's my friend. I used to do
She is
makeup.
my favorite of all time.
We were neighbors. We used to be neighbors.
You FaceTimed me when we were drunk.
Yeah.
That was great.
There's a Utah one now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Salt
Jen
Lake
Shaw.
City.
I would love to have Jen Shaw. Also,
Yeah.
all the Utah ladies are so underrated. Every one of them. Meredith Banks. Lisa, you don't like them?
I never been to Utah, so I don't know how to watch it.
Well, we might be going to Utah. Sydney Wells.
Oh, right. We're gonna go goose
Is it
hunting.
Wells? Sydney
Yeah.
Wells, who does the Barstool Outdoors here, invited us to go to Moab Desert to do off-roading. First
Wait, you're not hunting anything? You're just
No, well, because he doesn't want to kill anything.
We
She
can
wanted us
kill
to hunt a
something.
fucking black bear. And I'm like,
Oh, no.
I go, does this
no,
involve
no,
me
no.
traipsing through the woods? She's like, yeah, idiot. I was like, not for me, huh?
No, I can kill a little bird.
No, I don't think you could. You caught them.
I actually wouldn't do it. I'd make you do it, and I would hide.
He caught a mouse in his apartment, and the mouse, he couldn't kill it. He let it outside. He goes, just going to come back in.
Well, I have these great traps that I got on my registry for my birthday, and you put a little food in there, and then they go in the cage like a little hamster, and then the door closes behind them. Gently, of course. And then they sit there. Now, I was called to Nicole, my friend Snoopy, said, why'd you throw him out? She goes, you should have kept him, got a cage and kept him as your pet, which I really wanted to do. But
it looked like a hamster cage, one with the things that go all around.
When Joey told me about this video, he explained like they're very humane traps. They go in, they're nice, they get everything they need. He shows me the video, and this mouse is literally like doing everything it can.
The mouse is having a panic attack.
Well, because he didn't know where he was.
Now that's just because he gave him some of that booger sugar you had.
Well, he was never in captivity before until I caught him. But I went right outside after I talked to him for a little bit, asking where his parents
are. He's doing a dog voice. Hi, baby.
Hi, baby. And I went outside and I opened a little trap door, and he ran away. But he looked back at me before he ran away and went,
he's going to fucking crawl up your ass while you sleep.
Here's hoping.
Isn't that the Richard Simmons thing? A gerbil crawled up his ass while he's sleeping?
Pee Wee Herman, I think.
Pee Wee Herman.
We should have put him on the list.
Oh, Pee Wee Herman's a legend.
Is that the last one on my list?
Because Pee Wee Herman isn't the only gay man that's masturbated in public. Next.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. What else do we have? Well, we have celebrity news. I know you wanted to get to... So we know that everyone wants the show on earlier in the week. So that's what we're trying to do. On Wednesdays, we're going to release the show. Unless, of course, we're hungover, then all bets are off. It could come out on a Saturday or a Sunday or Friday. Consistency is not our strong suit. So we're trying to do that. And there's a piece of news that Joey wants to do celebrity news. And there's a piece of news that he was just enamored with, and it's Farrah Abram, backdoor teen mom.
She just got arrested and wild out in a nightclub, and then she was in the bushes getting handcuffed by a citizen's arrest.
That's what I think is bullshit. A citizen's arrest is just a person who's arresting you. But anyways, she's selling her shit online. You can buy a jar of her shit for $100. She'll.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shut it. I am the look on their faces when we actually played it.
Well, because it's literally a child. It looks like a 3-year-old boy.
Yeah, but he's of age.
Well,
yeah. That's iconic. But anyway, she's selling her own shit. So we bought a jar and it'll be here. Ebony's got it at the front desk.
Yeah.
So we're selling our shit.
Someone was selling farts, so she upped the ante. Now she's wiping her ass after she shits with cotton balls and putting it in a jar and selling her shit on a paper towel or on a piece of toilet paper.
What if it's a clean sweep?
Jar. Well, I'm got my money back then.
Right. God forbid she sends you a clean cotton ball. But anyway, I think that's all we have for today, right? How long do we go?
Who was that chick that like sold her bathwater and then they tested it and found out that it was
Asakura?
No.
It
was some streamer.
Oh, Hannah Cook. She still has not shown face in the office since she bullied Caleb. Since the as Resurrection. What was it called? What's January 6th called?
The Insurrection. Yeah.
Since the Insurrection, we haven't seen Hannah Cook.
We're fine with that.
I like her. I think she's nice.
No, I do like Hannah. I like them all. We kid.
I like her.
Marty?
I've never met her, but she seems nice.
Okay.
Well, has she been ever mean to you, Emily?
Who here has been mean to you? No, like, has anyone been mean to you here? There are people who I started here who have been mean.
Say their names.
I'm not going to say their names.
Trista Craig.
Trista was mean to you?
Was Danielle Staub mean to you?
Danielle Staub?
Was Rachel Dolezal ever mean to you? Okay.
It's what do you say? Dolezal? It's Dolezal.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter. I would love to get her in.
In my community, it's pronounced Dolezal.
No, do you mind, Joe?
Oh, I'll be honored.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, we'd like to thank Rachel Dolezal for all her inspiration for the month. We'd like to thank you, the listener. Now, I'm going to do what Joey does. I'm on Cameo. And if you can't afford Joe, I guarantee you can afford me.
And I'll probably be in the background.
And he'll probably be in the background. So book my ass on Cameo, Barstool Pat. We love you to death. Oh, join the Facebook group, the Ma'am Mafia. We were going to wear our merch. Don't show the fucking...
Sorry.
I'm just the holster. I'm going to throw up. And get hard at the same time. We were going to wear our merch today, but it didn't come in because we're recording a little bit early. But the Man Mafia merch is like...
When's this coming out? This Wednesday?
This is coming out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so not tomorrow, but the next day, you all need to come see Trish and I. We're doing a live performance. Snooki's going to be there, but she's not the main event. It's me, and then Snooki, and then Trish.
What?
I hate that I can't go.
Why can't you come?
I'm gonna be in San Diego for a wedding.
Well, you can buy. A
lot of people from Barstool. Are coming. A lot of people from Hollywood are coming. It's at the Gramercy Theater, February 18th. There's still tickets left. Go to NicolePalizzi.com. Buy your tickets.
Yes.
Come meet me. Come meet Snooki. Come meet Trish, and come meet
I think Casey Smith, we got a bunch of people from here coming.
Rachel Dolezal's going to be doing a forward from her book in the lobby.
Yep.
It's going to be a whole to-do. Tickets aren't expensive.
Kyle Rittenhouse is going to be there.
We can't say that.
Why?
Because Leah said she'll cancel me.
That's your best friend.
Was my best friend.
We'll bleep it. Well, Candace Owens will be there.
Yes.
Every evangelical right person is going to be there, including myself.
Lindsay Lohan's hologram will be there. But just come out. It's going to be a great time. NicolePalazzi.com for tickets. And the very next day, I'll be in Huntington, Long Island on Friday doing our second live show. I'll be hungover for that one. And Dina Cortese from the Hershey Shore will be performing at that show.
And you know what else? If you come up and you tell us you're in the Man Mafia and you can prove it that you're in the Facebook group, we're having an after party at a top secret location.
No, we really are.
We are. This is like not a joke.
I'm so sad.
I might just tell you where it is. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us Out and About. Go out there, use a condom, and chin up, panties down, ladies.
And remember, what'd you say about toxic shock?
Oh, don't leave your tampon in too long. It'll get toxic shock syndrome. That's why I keep the panty shields at my desk.
That's it for today. See you next week. Bye.